Hello everyone, RPG Kingdom Kid here, bringing you some more Steins Gate. In the previous part, Luka asked us to be her boyfriend twice. We saw it the first time, then we time leaped, and then she asked us again, except on an earlier day. So now we have to be her boyfriend for 2 days longer than what it would have been. But that is perfectly fine with me. And shit. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so we're on a date with her right now, after Krisu's help. The next day finds me strolling around Akiba with Luka. So, where to next? Event number 1. Lunch at a family restaurant is already complete. I take care of the bill and now we're back out in the heat. Okay, so okay, that's fine. Got the entire day planned out in my head. The next event is, how about we take a walk around town? Yeah? Okay. It's Oban holiday, so Akiba's crowded. To avoid the crowds, we end up walking through the back streets. My plan is to walk with the Luka all the way to Ueno and back. That should be enough, right? I walk quickly. This conversation thing isn't going so well. Try to follow the guy's advice and be a good listener, but Lukaku's silent by nature. She doesn't really start talking on her own. Even at the family restaurant, the words we exchanged were mostly just things like, it's crowded today, it's delicious, and it was delicious. I think it was a mistake to just wander around. Especially since we've ended up in a residential area with no interesting scenery whatsoever. Okabe-san? Lukaku speaks up. She's a few steps behind me. Yeah? I stop and turn around. Lukaku catches up and we start walking together again. Do you remember? About the first time you and I met? Yeah. Of course, what I actually remember is how I met the male Lukaku. It was during Golden Week in May. I was searching Akiba for materials to build a new future gadget when I saw Lukaku and his Miyoka garb surrounded by some cameramen. Please stop. I can't. Oh.
Please, let me take just one photo. That cosplay is super melee. I've never seen such a cute Miyoka cosplayer before. Miko.
This isn't cosplay.
If you could make a cute pose, I'd be super happy. Do that thing, you know, that thing Big Yumi-tan does in Miyoka Overdrive. Yeah, that would be awesome. You know Mikumi-tan, right? Can you do it for us?
I don't know. Sorry.
What's wrong? If you come to Akiba in cosplay, that means you want people to take your picture, right? That's right. Or are you rejecting us because we're losers?
No, it's just, this isn't cosplay. Bounce Miyoka garb fascinated me. Because Miyoka are sacred, chosen to serve the gods. I know college girls are doing it for money these days, but as far as I'm concerned, that's sacrilege. As is demanding to photograph sacred Miyoka. I couldn't let it pass. You with the cameras.
Yeah? Who are you?
Who am I? I am the great Hoyen Kiyoma, bearer of the mightiest brain since Einstein himself, the insane mad scientist who will bring chaos to the world.
What's with this guy? He's nuts.
Stop right there. This Miyoka clearly doesn't want your attention.
Get out of here, Chinabin, you. You try to be cool and save a girl from smacks in return? You're just a pervert.
Yeah, okay. Look in the mirror when you say that. You're the ones harassing this frail girl, forcing her to take perverted pictures. Have you no otaku pride? I'm a cameraman who finds the scared Miyoka is no cameraman at all. He's nothing but a low-life scum, unfit to walk the holy streets of Akiba.
What? Everyone's aiming for low-angle shots of cute 3D girls. Amateur cosplayers should take what they get. When you cosplay in Akiba, you're asking to get photographed. That's how it works.
No, I'm... A guy! Instantly our jaws dropped to the ground. So, there's no point in photographing me, Kako murmured sadly.
Really? No way, someone this cute can't be a guy.
I'm a guy. I even have an Adam's apple. Kako lifted his chin a bit, exposing his pale neck. His gesture was really sexy, but there was indeed a lump on the neck. Yep, you can tell that the other girl, if you could visibly see the Adam's apple, even though it's been a while, but you can very. I think that, yeah, whatever.
And you've got one down there too?
Kako nodded reluctantly. He was already crying by that point. So were the cameramen.
What the hell? This is fraud. What kind of guy wears Miyoko robes? You some kind of pervert? Thank God I didn't take a picture. I feel tricked.
They left the place, mumbling complaints all the while. Those bastards were a disgrace to otaku everywhere. Darwo said something like,
someone this cute can't be a girl. So you're a trap. Awesome.
Darwo's the true otaku. Thank you very much. Nah, it was nothing. But you're disappointed that you just saved the guy, aren't you? I'm sorry, I can't live up to your expectations. What's your name? Urushiabara. Luka. Why are you apologizing? I mean, I look like this, but I'm a guy. I'm sorry, I hate when I cough on a microphone like this. It matters not. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. We need to work on the inferior complex of yours. Eh? Come with me. I shall bestow upon you a mighty gift, an item that will give you courage. I'm sure you too have noticed the true power that sleeps inside of you. Eh? What's wrong? You desire power, don't you? Power? Indeed. I can grant you power. All you need is the will, the desire, the hunger. Never again will you fear a camera lens. After that, we went to the Blade Works, and you bought me Samaradara. I didn't expect that. Well. I didn't expect you to actually come with me. But when he did, I realized that he had potential. That's why I bought him the 980 yen, tax included, demon sword. Afterwards, Lukaku and I went through intense training to develop the Sensei Zama's School of Swordsmanship. In retrospect, I can't believe I said all that ridiculous stuff. It makes me want to crawl in a hole and hide. I was really excuse me. Surprised you said it didn't matter. But at the same time, it really made me happy. It's strange, those words really moved me. Kako's cheeks then turned rosy pink. Blush is too powerful. I have to look away. Ever since you said those words, I've liked you. Wait a second. Wait a goddamn second. Hold on. Sorry, that was a really violent cough. Well, not really a violent cough, but it was like a loud and obnoxious cough that I did not want you guys to hear on microphone. She's saying what I think she's saying. That Lukaku was the guy. Does that mean I made the guy Lukaku fall in love with me? My mind goes blank. Oh god. By the time I dropped her off back at the shrine, I'm worn out physically and mentally. We ended up walking for 4 hours straight, which was tiring, but my mental exhaustion was greater. In the end, we didn't talk much. We just walked. Today was really fun. Really? She's just saying that out of consideration. I can tell that she's forcing her smile. All through. That's not how you spell though. Oh, all through. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. All through the date, I couldn't stop thinking about the time Lukaku fell in love with me. so I barely made conversation at all. That mentality was completely useless. On this world line, Lukaku was a girl from the beginning, so Lukaku's memories of when we first met might be inconsistent with mine. But even with that in consideration, Lukaku's story still felt out of place. So, Kako fidgets as she whispers, "What is it?" "Well, tomorrow." "Ah, yeah? She wants to go on a date again tomorrow? I mean, we are a couple, and we are going out, and that means we like each other, and it's summer break right now, so it's natural to go on a date every day." Maybe not every day, but you know. Sorry about that. I want to be with Okabe-san again tomorrow. Thanks. Is that okay? Of course it is. Yes, of course. Thank goodness. Kako smiles again. She looks so happy and relieved. Seeing her like this makes incomprehensible feelings well up inside me. Well, see you tomorrow. A huge weight on my shoulders. A fell? That A should be an I. You got the wrong vowel there. Another day tomorrow. Tomorrow. Toot-a-doo. Welcome back, Orkarin. Die, you filthy normal. When I turned to the lab, I'm greeted by Miyuri's smile and Daru's pure hatred. Since when does a Shinobi you patient like you rate a girlfriend? It's not right, man. How'd your day with Luka-chan go? Well, stage clear, somehow. Probably not, actually. Kanmon's the day after tomorrow, you know. What if you and Luka-chan go as a cosplay couple? Maybe you can persuade her to go now that you're her boyfriend. She never says yes to me, and I've asked her so many times too. But if Orkarin asks her, then I'm sure she'll say okay. I refuse. Why? Because Kamimon is on the 15th. Mayuri is fated to die that night. How am I supposed to spend the hours before her death cosplaying at Kamimon? To be honest, I don't get this dating thing.
Orkarin, you idiot. Those words are an insult to virgins the world over. Apologize. Apologize to the virgins. I really... I want to name this episode Apologize to the Virgins. I want to name this episode that, but I can't.
Just think about it. All you do is walk, eat, and go home. And the whole time you have to worry about what your partner's thinking. What's fun about that? Don't say that, Orkarin. You'll make Luka-chan sad. Mayuri's expressions are characteristically serious. You know, just being with the person she likes is enough to make a girl happy. That's all she really needs. Okay. Let's back it up a bit here. Let's go on another dating tangent here, folks. All right, everyone. It's time for RPG Kingdom Kids Dating Advice 101. And no one's clapping. See, I hate that. I hate that a lot. Like, yes, that is true. That is true. Girls like to be with the person they like. That's great. But then at some point it's like, okay, are we gonna do anything, or are we just gonna like sit around and do nothing? Because it gets kind of boring after a while, which is true. It does get boring when you do nothing. There's no right answer for me saying this. So I don't know. I haven't been on that many dates. I've been on like 3 or. I know I've been on 1 date with one of my exes, and been on like 2 with my other ex, at least 2. I might have had another one or some, but I can't really remember. But that ex that which is oddly enough the ex that I went on multiple dates with, I wasn't a big fan of, so I don't know why we were dating, which is kind of stupid now that I think about it. But she was a bitch. But the one I went on a date with, I knew her for not really a long time. I've known her like maybe a year or two before we actually dated. And we went to a movie, which isn't, like I said, it's not the best, but we were also in high school, so it was a whole thing. So, you know, it's high school. It's like, what? And I went to a small town where the closest movie theater was like 40 minutes away. Or not 40 minutes, like 35, something like that. It wasn't that long of a drive. So, but yeah, that was the closest movie theater. So it kind of sucks. And, you know, it's not really any restaurants where, so yeah. Anyway, enough of the dating tangent. Doesn't being together make boys happy too? It makes me happy when I'm with the girl that I like, but I also want to, like, I want to do things with her, like, not that, like, I want to go to a zoo. That's a perfect first date too. Go to a zoo. That's a perfect first date. If not, that makes me eerie sad. Why would that make me eerie sad? Orkarin's a minority. I mean, dates are a good opportunity for H-scenes. You're an idiot. Come on, holding hands and stuff's pretty H, isn't it? And when you're arm in arm and her boobs hit your elbow, that's like super mega H. And then at the end of the day, you kiss, right? Damn you, death to normals. You played too much ago. Hey, when did Luka-chan fell for Orkarin? When? Well, I was really surprised when you said that it didn't matter, but at the same time, it really made me happy. Ever since you said those words, I've liked you. I think back on what she said. Something still feels off about her story. I said that Luka's gender didn't matter. I remember that clearly. But didn't I say that because Lukaku was a guy? Right. That doesn't make sense. Now I know what feels out of place. I wouldn't have said that to a female Lukaku, so why does this Lukaku remember what I said back then? I recall what happened with Ferris. I remember, yeah. The wish Ferris made was to save Papa, who died 10 years ago, yeah. Ferris regained her memories from before she sent the email. Could Lukaku too ever remember the previous world line where she was a guy? That would explain everything. However, she remembers that event and she said she liked me for it, so... Do Lukaku like me even when she was a guy? I think I need to check this out. Next morning I head to the shrine to meet with Lukaku. She's already waiting in the courtyard. When she sees me, she smiles and waves her hand. Too cute. Must resist! Good morning. Morning. Where are we going today? Before that. Yes? Make up my mind and throw out the question. Do you have any memories of when you were a guy? Kako twitches for a moment. Then she hangs her head. No, I don't. Really? Kako just nods stiffly. Consider a more forcible approach, but the words of that dating manual blaze inside my head. Whatever you do, don't make the girl sad. You might get dumped. If I get dumped, then what will happen on our 4-day agreement? Kako might refuse to turn back into a guy. No, Lukaku's not like that. Mary's life hangs in the balance, so I'm sure no matter what I say, she'll turn back. Or is it naive of me to think that? Either way. Even though I'm doing this to save Mayuri, I can't just trample on Lukaku's pure maidenly heart. Neither one of us speaks. Mutual distrust, suspicion, discomfort, apologize! One word could scar our temporary relationship. Yeah. Lukaku is the first to break this suffocating silence. I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize, Luka. I'm the one that should be apologizing. Let's cancel today's date. Lukaku bows her head and goes back to the shrine office. No. I heard her. I feel guilty, but at the same time relieved. I hate myself for it. No, you go back there, dude. As I returned to the lab, I sat on the bridge in front of the station and gazed blankly at the stream of people. Ferris might be visiting the lab. Ferris was at the lab on this day when I first came to this world line. My actions shouldn't have influenced Mayuri's, so she should have called Ferris over to show her the costumes. Right now I don't want to see anybody. I need to think. Try as I might, no ideas come, no solutions. Kako agreed to go back to being a Gef and went out with her for a time. I've stayed faithful to that, so... Faithful? How? I just made a huge mistake back there. Done nothing but make Lukaku sad. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 15th. The day Kamimon opens. The day Mayuri dies. At the very least, I need to make a relationship last until that evening. Tomorrow's the end. But I'm not confident I can show Lukaku a fun time. Alright. So instead of fussing over a date, I'll just try something that won't make Lukaku sad. Go back. The next morning after Mayuri and Daru left for Arikai, I head to the shrine to pick up Lukaku. We're at the train to Akiba station. When she looks asking at me, I tell her we're going to see Mayuri. Today it won't just be the two of us. I don't know what to say when we're alone. I'm afraid I'll just hurt her again. This time I try something different. When we get off the train of Tokyo Big Sight, Lukaku stares in wonder at the scene before her. People, people, people. People as far as the eye can see. Welcome to Kamimon, the Otaku Festival. It's the first day, so big shots, more crowd than usual. Big sights. This is my plan, to take Lukaku to Kamimon. I'm not making her cosplay, of course. Lukaku wouldn't even do it at Mayuri's request, and I don't want to force her to do anything she doesn't want to. We're just here to look and have fun. First order of business is to hook up with Mayuri and Daru. Those two live and breathe Kamimon, so I'm sure they'll have a lot to talk about. Conversations will flow, and it'll be off the hook. How wonderful to have friends you can count on. Of course, bringing a date to Kamimon is a surefire way to earn myself the hatred of Otaku everywhere. But no matter, I'll endure their contempt if that's what it takes to make Lukaku happy. So resolved, I strike out through the crowd towards our designated rendezvous point. Lukaku, clearly overwhelmed by the sheer number of people, struggles to fall behind. Tutaru! Orkarin! Luka-chan! Near the edge of the parking lot, I see the petite Mayuri wave her hands high. Oh, I'm disappointed. I thought she was going cosplay. There aren't as many people here. Welcome to Kamimon, Luka-chan! Oh, look at Mayuri! Look at how cute she is! Oh, Luka looks cute too. Me on the other hand, god damn it, I need to eat like a sandwich or something. Like, seriously skinny. Yeah, it's my first time coming here, but it's amazing. Take it easy. Where's Daru? Oh, where's Daru? Daru-kun's in line for promo goods. He couldn't come. He said maybe he'll join us later if he survives the battle. Damn, that means he won't join up with us for at least another hour. Couldn't he forget the battle just this once? Kako's eyes dart from place to place. She's clearly uncomfortable in the chaotic atmosphere. There's still some awkwardness between us after what happened yesterday. Even on the train ride, we barely spoke to each other. What's the point of being a couple if it turns out like this? It was easier to talk when we weren't supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Kako seemed to enjoy herself more too. Was it a mistake to bring her to Kamimon? Well, Lukaku didn't refuse. Even when I told her we were going to Kamimon, she just nodded obediently. Miyushi will show you around, okay? There's lots of people, and we're gonna be careful, so we gotta be careful. First we'll go to the cosplay area, and then we'll go inside. Mary's more cheerful than usual. She must be happy to have us here. Hey, is there anything you guys want to see? Kako, is there anything you want to see? No. Kako shakes her head. It's my first time, so if Okabe-san wants to see anything, I'll go see it. I'm not particularly interested in anything. Lukaku looks unhappy. Crap, I shouldn't have answered like that. Hey, Luka-chan, if you come to the cosplay area, I'm sure you'll change your mind about cosplaying. Mary talks happily to Lukaku. Glad I chose to rely on this ditz who can't read the mood. It's not embarrassing at all, see? Because everyone's having fun. Chaotic Chan and Fubuki-chan are there wearing the Yuri's costumes. I'll introduce you, okay? You should come tomorrow, too. I'll bring costumes for you and we can cosplay together. Oh, that's cool. I think Orkarin would be perfect as Zero Sum from Code Geass. That's actually funny because as soon as I saw that costume, I was like, oh, that looks like Zero's from Code Geass. And then lo and behold, I think Orkarin would look perfect as Zero Sum from Code Geass. Or Geass. The cosplay of Orkarin does it with you, right, Luka-chan? You will, won't you? Miyushi thinks it's a great idea. Not a chance. Sorry. Oh, oh no! Sad Mayuri! No way. Mary slumps her shoulders in disappointment. Oh. See, going on the whole cosplay thing, there's like a list of people that I would love to cosplay as. Like, I would love to cosplay as the Demi-Fiend from Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, Ace from Final Fantasy Type 0. I would love to try to cosplay as Sora from Kingdom Hearts, obviously, but I don't know. I'd also love to cosplay as the male protagonist from Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. God, I still love that game so much. In the end, Lukaku and I get fed up with the amount of people and left Arika early. Took the direct shuttle bus to Akiba that only runs during Kamimon, but it was so cramped inside I thought I was going to die. Oh no, Mayuri's going to die soon. Man, these ellipses. By the time I get back to Akiba, Lukaku and I are exhausted. My feet feel like blocks of lead, and I don't have the energy to even attempt conversation. The two of us skulk back to the shrine without speaking a word, like Spanish monks under a vow of silence. Lukaku didn't raise a single complaint. Whoopsie. Did I accidentally skip two things? No, okay. But taking her to Kamimon was obviously a mistake. Lukaku's expression has been stiff ever since we met up with Mayuri. So, you're gonna time leap to do something different. Maybe she's still traumatized by Otaku. The first time I met Lukaku, he was being harassed by Otaku. Maybe they left a bad impression. We don't talk. We spend most of the day shoulder to shoulder with strangers. I could probably count on my fingers the words I said directly to Lukaku. When we arrived at the shrine, our time as a couple will end. So this is our last chance to talk as boyfriend and girlfriend. But I'm confused. What should I talk about? Try thinking about things we have in common. The Demon Sword Samurai Dari. Sumi-sama's School of Swordsmanship. By Kurisu said to avoid Chinibiyu topics, and the day manual concurred. What else is there? Finally dawns on me. There's nothing else Lukaku and I share. Silence dominates the shrine. The silence should be calming, but it's not. I've safely escorted Lukaku home. Miyuri's death is just 3 hours away. The temporary relationship between me and Lukaku ends here. And I just need Lukaku to give me her mother's pager number. However, is it really okay to let it end like this? In the end, what have I done for Lukaku? I haven't done squat, have I? All I've done is hurt her. Suddenly Lukaku starts sobbing. She covers her mouth with both hands but can't stop the tears pouring from her eyes. Lukaku. I approach her, Lukaku pulls back. Lukaku wipes the corners of her eyes, but the tears keep flowing, forming a glistening line down each cheek. I'm speechless. I have no idea what to do. The girl is crying before my eyes. It's my duty as a man to comfort her. I know that, and yet no words come. I just stand there like a useless statue. The cause of Lukaku's tears is undoubtedly me. I didn't treat her right as my girlfriend, even if it was only a temporary arrangement. Now it ends with me watching as Lukaku cries. Lukaku. I'm the one who did this to her. I'm the cause of her grief. And yet... Thank you very much. She thanks me and bows her head. Eh? She lifts her head and smiles shyly through the tears. I was really happy that we could be together. That's a lie. I'm glad I fell in love with you. That has to be a lie. Smash, surprised, Lukaku shakes her head. Whatever. Her hand in mine. Her hand is very warm and delicate. This is the first time I've touched her since we became a couple. Holding hands, dude. You should have been holding hands. And it will be the last. Kako places a note in my hand. Then she pulls away. She bows her head again. Bye now. Kako turns her back to me, then disappears into the shrine office. I look at the note. There's a number written there. Probably her mother's pager. She kept her promise, but I didn't keep mine. Can't let it end like this. I ran full speed back to the lab, ignoring Kurisu's call to stop. I slap on the headgear and leap to the past. Okay, good. Good. Do this. You gotta fix it, dude. Okay, I was a bit confused. Like, why isn't it showing the... Oh, I guess that was doing the distortion thing. I regained consciousness in front of Akihabara Station. Kaku's next to me. We're about to board a train for Akamima. Kaku looks a little anxious, but she doesn't raise a single complaint. The shuttle bus pulls up. The huge line of people begins to move. I can't go to Kamima like this. Shake out of my time leap, induce vertigo. I take Lukaku by the hand. Come on. Once we get out of the line, I let go of Lukaku's hand and start walking. Okabe-san, the bus is here. We're not going to Kamima. Yeah? This time, we're doing things my way. Okabe-san, where are we going? Okabe-san? Keep walking with Lukaku's hand in mine, ignoring everything else. Lukaku looks bewildered at first, but eventually she says no more and just starts following me with a sad expression. We arrive at Yanabashi's shrine, a place devoid of visitors, where an aura of peace and dignity dominates, where the cries of cicadas resound. Lukaku's home. Finally, I turn to face Lukaku. Instead of letting go, I grasp her warm hand even tighter than before. Perhaps it's the heat, or perhaps it's our nervousness, but our hands are damp with sweat. But still, I don't let go. Lukaku is hanging her head. She might cry at any moment. This means our relationship is over, doesn't it? Her lips tremble, her voice trembles. Suddenly I resolve an answer with a laugh. What are you talking about? Yeah? Our couple phase isn't over yet. I strike a pose and mimic a line from a popular card battling anime. Oh gee, I wonder which one that is. Until I witnessed Mayuri's death, this was how I acted all the time. Now it takes some effort, but I still have it in me. But, weren't you listening? This time we're doing things my way. Now, my disciple, bring forth the demon sword Samaradari. The wind blows. The tree growing over the main building rustles its leaves in response. Lukaku looks at me blankly. Tears form in the corner of her eyes. What? Isn't it obvious? It's time to continue your training in the Shiri-sama School of Swordsmanship. My training? Have you already forgotten what I taught you? No, but okay. It's Kiyoma. Yeah? Have you forgotten my true name, Lukaku? I am the insane mad scientist, Hoyuin Kiyoma. Following my embarrassment, I strike another pose. I was so caught up in the question of your gender that I lost sight of our true relationship. But now I finally realize the truth. Our relationship was decided from the very beginning. Decided? How? I may be a man and you may be a woman, but our temporary relationship as a couple... I take a deep breath. I gently comb my fingers through Lukaku's hair. Just when I listen to a grin. Matters not. I am I. Lukaku is Lukaku. I am you. I art thou. Thou art I. From the seas of thy soul I come from, and Lukaku is my disciple. As I gently stroke her, Lukaku puts her warm hand on top of mine. Tears collected at the corners of her eyes suddenly fall. Yes, of course. Kiyoma-san is my master. Sorry, Anin. Well said. Now, Lukaku, bring forth Samadari. At once. Just a moment. I'll be right back. Please stay here, okay? I'm not going anywhere, so hurry. Lukaku reluctantly lets go of my hand, shyly turns away from me, and heads back to the shrine office. We spent a 4 hours training just like we used to. Excuse me. Practice swings with the demon sword. Stories of the sword's history. Lectures on the interactions of Sai Shin Zanma swordsmanship. All fabricated from my Chunibiyu delusions. I talk. Lukaku, just now in her Miyoko robes, listens with rapt attention. Occasionally we take a break, sit on the shrine stairway, and eat the sweet rice balls Lukaku's mother brings us. That's how we spend an extraordinarily ordinary 4 hours. Alright, that's it for today. Lukaku lowers her stance and slowly seethes the demon sword Samadari. She looks so beautiful and majestic standing there in flowing white robes, sword shining in her hands. I find myself mesmerized once again. Lukaku bows, snapping me out of it. Thank you. I think I got a lot stronger. No need for humility. Today you mastered one of the I hate this. I have to read that word slowly. I can say Zanma, easy. Saishin Zama style secrets. Type 32 cherry bomb. But don't get cocky, for you are still weak. Yes, sir. I want to learn even more from you. The breeze feels nice after the swoop. After the sweat, we worked out. We save our comfortable fatigue as we drink the barley tea Lukaku's mother brought for us. I feel like it's been a long time since you last taught me, Kiyoma-san. For the past few days, my mind has been under the dread influence of the foul grimoire known as the Manual. But I finally fully recovered. Do not worry. Thank goodness. You're back to your old self. Lukaku answers happily. See, this is another lesson. Don't change yourself for someone that... Don't be not you for someone. You have to be you. The person that you want to be with has to accept you for who you are. Don't act like something that you're not. Act like who you are. And then her expression turns serious, as if she's made up her mind about something. Yesterday, you asked me if I had any memories from when I was a guy. Oh, yeah. Lukaku looks away. I see her hands fidgeting in her lap. Finally, with trembling lips, she speaks. I do remember. No surprise. I expected she'd remember after what I experienced with Ferris. I remember, or actually, how should I say it? It's a very transit feeling. Transit? I can't clearly remember it, but at the bottom of my sea of memories, well, in my head, Then Lukaku starts pawing at the air above and at the right of her head. Feels like it's around here somewhere. I don't really get it. Anyway, you remember. Lukaku nods. I'm sorry I lied yesterday. Don't worry about it. You should be proud to have fooled the great Hoyuian Kiyoma. So because I remembered, I knew Mom's pager number without having to ask. She takes out a piece of paper upon which is written the number. I was going to give you this no matter how things turn out today. And one more thing. One more thing. I don't know if it's related to my memories, but it's about that old computer. Now that I didn't expect. The IBM 5100? Yes, I think so. True. Lukako did seem like she knew something about the IBM 5100. Plus, Luka's dad confirmed that it was here at the shrine. And then one day it suddenly disappeared. Does Lukako know where it is now? If that's true, Lukako, then you might not have to turn back into a guy. Lukako faintly shakes her head. I don't think that's that easy. But why not? Lukako grabs my hand. Please, come with me. I'll show you. She looks into my eyes. Kako's no longer crying. In the faint sunlight, her eyes shine with firm resolve. She brings me to Diabiru. Look up at the huge towering building. The IBM 5100 is here? Not there. Lukako faces away from Diabiru and points to a coin locker tucked in a narrow alley. It happened last year, just before New Year's. Kako walks up to the coin locker as she talks. The computer was at our shrine until then. Until New Year's. That's a contradiction. It was only 2 weeks ago that I found the IBM 5100 at Yanabashi Shrine. Which means I really haven't returned to the original world line. It's all my fault. I was helping out at the shrine sweeping the storehouse when I broke it by accident. You broke it? Kako nods. But I thought Dad would get mad at me if he found out, so I brought it here and hid it in the coin locker. It must have been tough bringing it all the way here. That thing weighs a ton. I used a pushcart from home. It broke too. And so it must have been hard to get it here with just a pushcart. Maybe she was running on adrenaline. When I heard Kiyama-san was searching for it, I was really surprised. I know I should have told you the truth, but I thought you'd hate me for it, and I couldn't say anything. Nonsense. I wouldn't hate you for that. No matter what, you're still my disciple. I know. Kako takes the locker key out of her pocket. It's already more than half a year, so the management probably took it away. Half a year. I guess it's hopeless then. The locker charges 200 yen per day. Normally, if a coin locker goes unpaid for more than a few days, the management retrieves the contents. And if the owner doesn't claim it within a month, it's usually thrown away. I mean, the IBM 5100 is already... Kat goes to the locker at the end of the row, inserts the key and tries the lock. Ah, it's not locked. I guess that settles it. Sure enough, Lukako opens the door to reveal an empty locker. I'm sorry. Either way, it doesn't matter. There's no point in retrieving a broken IBM 5100. But don't tell her that. It's not your fault. I'm the one who messed with the timeline. Everything that's happened is my fault. Kiyama-san. That's why I must bear the burden. Mayuri's pain, Suzuha's pain, Ferris's pain, and now Lukako's pain. Something occurs to me. What if I send an email telling Lukako not to sweep the storehouse? How would that change the world line? Will the IBM 5100 stay at Yamabashi Shrine ready for me to retrieve in August as planned? Part of me wants to try sending that email. If it works, Lukako could stay a girl. No, I mustn't give into the temptation. My goal is to restore the world line, not warp it further. Fix the past to save Mayuri. That is my mission. There's something strange about my memories. Strange? How? Inside my mind, there are two memories about that old computer mixed together. The first is a memory of me breaking it. The other has no memory of it at all. The male me didn't break the computer. He swept the main shrine inside the storehouse. So, Lukako swept the storehouse because she became a girl? Because she swept the storehouse, she broke the IBM 5100 and deposited it into this coin locker? As a result, the IBM 5100 will never reach me. Is this the butterfly effect? So there's no choice. I have to go back to being a guy. There's no longer any doubt in her eyes. There's no choice. She knows it as well as I. Oh, man. We return at the end of the Yamabashi Shrine, which is dyed scarlet by the setting sun. Kako lets go of my hand after we arrive, and we spent the whole walk hand in hand. Then she turns to me. So this is goodbye. Yeah. I'm really happy that I could train with you again. She smiles shyly again. Her cheeks are dyed pink. I can tell she's desperately holding back her tears. Those tears hold a different meaning than the ones I saw before I time leaped. At least I'd like to think so. I didn't really do anything boyfriend-like for you, did I? That doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. I'm sincerely relieved. Because Lukaku smiled for me. Please save me, Yuri-chan. Yuri-chan is really important to me. Lukaku. Please go already. If you don't, I might cry. So, please. Thank you for everything. This is when I used that phrase, right? El Sai Kangali? It's Kangaro. I find myself smiling. Lukaku forces a smile too. El Sai Kangaro. She bows deeply. She doesn't raise her head. Sign for me to go already. I turn back to the archway of the shrine's entrance. My feet are heavy. They won't advance. I stop in front of the shrine. Then I take out my phone. Okabe? Miri called. She was mad. You stood her up on your promise to go to Kamima. Christina, I need you to enter a number into the phone wave. What? Explain yourself. Please, just do it. I'm sending a D-mail. I hear a sigh on the other end of the phone. The number is... I tell her Lukaku's mother's pager number with another string of numbers attached. Those numbers. Meat, veggie, veggie, meat, veggie, veggie. When she sees this, Lukaku's mother will probably think it's a prank. And then she'll assume the email we sent earlier was also a prank. If that still doesn't change the world line, we can just try something else. Pagers in 1992 don't display the sender's number. Lukaku's mother won't know who sent it. I already told Kurisu the timer setting. Everything's ready. I hang up once I confirm the 42-inch 42 CRT is on. Now I just need to call the phone wave subject. Damn it! Then the world line will change. Lukaku will turn back into a guy. Memories will disappear. Mary won't die today. However, I hesitate to open my address book. My thoughts turn to Lukaku, who is probably still watching me from behind. I turn around, what will I see on her face? I want to check, but I don't think she'd want that. Lukaku finally smiled for me today, but I still have lingering reservations inside. This time I'm about to sacrifice Lukaku's memories. The memories of the 17 years she lived as a girl on this world line. The memories of her parents who rejoiced when their daughter was born. I'm about to erase all of that. But if I don't, I'll be rejecting the 17 years Lukaku lived as a guy. I'll be rejecting the memories of his parents who rejoiced when their son was born. Even so, it's okay to turn Lukaku back into a guy. I honestly cannot take another step. I've sacrificed the memories of two friends already. The sight of their tears is burned into my mind. Something soft presses against my back. Lukaku embraced me from behind. Oh no! I hear faint sobbing. What expression she's making now? Even without looking, I can tell. I really don't want to change back. Words are like needles stabbed into my heart. Because if I change back into a guy, I'll have to hide my feelings for you. It would be wrong for me to love you if I'm a guy. I have nothing against homosexuals. Neither do I. Unfortunately, I'm heterosexual. I won't be able to answer Lukaku's feeling if he's a guy. My memories of today will vanish too, won't they? That we held hands and walked together. That we trained together after such a long time. That I'm touching Okabe-san's body right now. I don't want to forget. I don't. Because I love you. I love you, Okabe-san. I want to save Miyuri-chan too, and I understand there's no other way, but it still hurts. At the very least, I want to keep my memories of today. If I'd known it would hurt this much, then I never wish to be a girl in the first place. Lukaku. I'm sorry. I know that doesn't matter to you, right? Even as a guy, you're still Lukaku to me. That won't change. Yes, it makes me happy to hear you say that. Okabe-san, please send the email. Please send it quickly. If you let me feel your warmth any longer, I might say even worse things. I can't hold back my feelings anymore. Lukaku, is this really okay? Okabe-san, please. God. Alright, I'm sorry guys, but I have someone on my phone that if I don't reply within 2 minutes of her sending something, she'll reply back. If I don't reply then, she'll reply again. And she'll be like, oh, okay, I guess you're busy. Blah, 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 blah. It's really fucking annoying. Sorry about that. Okabe-san, please. I'm about to sacrifice someone again. Is it my place to make that decision? My fingers tremble around my phone. But Lukaku embraces those trembling fingers with her own. Will you remember me? Oh my god! Oh no! Alright, I gotta save it right here, guys. I gotta save it right here. Yes. Just one call to the phone away subject. I can send a message to Kako's mother's pager. Will you remember me? As a girl? Yes. If I make the call. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it right here. In the next part we will do Lukaku's ending. I don't want to do it now because I feel like it'll be long. And that part might not be as long as I think it should be. If not, I'll do what I wanted to do with those other endings. I will go back to the load screen. I'll load it up, send the email, and then I sent it, and then probably do like one scene or something before I end that part, because it probably won't. Or I could just end the part after I do that. So yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give that like button a click. Comment down below what you like about the video, what you didn't like about the video, and let me know. Oh God. Man, let me know how you felt, how you would feel like you had to make these decisions where like you have to reverse these things. Like with Ferris, you had to reverse her father being alive. I mean, you'd be on a different world line, but you keep those memories, which is the worst. And this world line might continue on where she stays as a girl and you're there with her, and Mayuri just, oh my lord, it's not the greatest. It's really unfortunate. And yeah, it's pretty bad, I have to say. So As always, guys, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a beat, and subscribe to my main channel too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG Kingdom Kid Tour, are in there too. I want to thank you all so much for watching once again. I'll see you all next time.